everyone. My name is Manu Sporny. I do a number of things, but one of the things I do is I'm a standards editor at the World Wide Web Consortium.
Just thinking about the implementation complexity, if a country would choose to go with BBS signatures and ensure unlinkability, what would it be in today's world from an implementation complexity and also from a usability perspective? Would that be a feasible approach, or is the BBS Plus scheme too complex to roll out to a very diverse set of holders?
I think anyone deploying this needs to take a dual approach, meaning use your nationally supported cryptography as a base layer and then add the BBS stuff in on a different timeline.
We have a green field here in Switzerland, if you wish so. What would be your recommendation?
I'm saying if you want the credentials consumed outside of Switzerland, you would have to at least issue potentially using cryptography that the EU member states would accept. You will need to use elliptic curve cryptography. ECDSA is I think the bare minimum. But on top of that, within Switzerland and potentially outside Switzerland as well, you could just use BBS, right? And say that the default mode of operation in Switzerland is BBS or some kind of ZKP and on-creds, seal signatures, whatever you wanted to use, and say when you go outside of the EU, you have to use this. The only one they will accept is this other one. I also think that you could probably drive the discussion if Switzerland decides that they're going to be doing some kind of ZKP scheme by default. That will change the entire UD discussion in the EU, I think. And you will have, I would imagine that you would have support from the US federal government as well in that. I'm not speaking for the US federal government, but we work very closely with them, and they are looking for allies to talk about unlinkability being a requirement for citizens.